Hi everybody, welcome to Talk-ohhh-Challenge. It's Thursday! Time to have a surprise painting. If you're new to the channel or to the series, my name is Sarah and I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten. And every Thursday on this lovely series, as the name also hints at, I'm doing one of two kinds of challenges. Now, the first one being using a word generator, get a random word every other week, and I do a piece of art with it. And the respective other week, this one being today, the other week, I take a background that somebody made for me and I do a painting with it. The purpose of this series is to show you a tiny bit how my thought process works when it comes to composing a painting, seeing patterns, getting ideas, being creative, associating things with whatever word or background or what media to choose, all of that. I'm doing that in real time. Then I do have a time-lapse video of the art piece coming together, and for the background videos, like this week, also having the video of the background being painted. And then I do come back to real time again, discussing what I liked about the painting, what I don't like, or what I'm not sure about, if I maybe had any hiccups, or if everything just went super smoothly. So get ready, we're having a background today. And I'm shooting this super late at night. It's, what time is it? 12:30 in the morning, and half past 12, like midnight, that's what I mean. So I'm having a tiny glass of white wine right next to me, so I'm gonna sip once in a while while I do the thinking process. Now let's hop right in. So this background here was done by my lovely mom. She made a few backgrounds for me, and is the third person to do artwork for me to, well, do something with on the Talk-ohhh-Challenges. So this was done with pastel chalk, and she had a lot of fun. She giggled a lot. I have it on video. I have proof. She enjoyed herself doing some artwork, and she made super creative backgrounds, like so different in nature and color and patterns and all of that. You will see some of those in the future too, so I really like it. Now this one here, like I said, it's done in pastel chalks. And to me, like this direction, it looks like hot air balloons. They're floating around. These ones they have people in there, maybe children and an adult or whatever. So they're okay with this side up. Like if I look from this direction, those are in the right way, like they're supposed to float. But this one here would be upside down, and this one here would be tilted. Assuming this would be a hot air balloon too, this would be upside down as well, and this one would be right side up. So that's one thing to see here. Again, I really like if a background has some theme or some color or some pattern that maybe puts me into a direction or gives me like a starter, but doesn't close me into much. So this is actually perfect. If I rotate it, and my pad is falling apart. Great, awesome. If I rotate it like this, what do I see? I see This could be actually more like, what are they called? Like a bubble machine, like where you have soapy water and you make bubbles. Is it bubble machine or whatever it's called? I guess you know what I mean. Something like this. So these are the big bubbles. These are tiny ones being just pushed out of the funnel that creates those bubbles. So there could be one in this direction with a person or whatever, one here, one here. So it could also be air bubbles. It could be a hot air balloon or bubbles. If I put it in this direction, this would be, I'd say lamps, maybe? Funny enough, still I do have the hot air balloon here, but this one here and those two look more like lamps, like I don't know, either you have like strings connecting from the socket to the actual whatever kind of ball thing you have around the actual lamp, or you have only a lamp that has different kinds of colors. Those dots here, I think I would have them as a connection to the maybe balloony kind of thing that you have around your lamp that makes a nice ambience or whatever. This one could, yeah, maybe on a string, if you have them on a string, that would maybe explain why some are upside down and right side up or whatever. Maybe. I don't know. Like this, do I see something different other than the bubble kind of machine? No, not really. No. So on the portrait side, it's bubbles. This one is lamps, and this one is hot air balloons. Now, what do I want to paint? What do I feel like? Let's have the wine glass of inspiration. Ooh, yummy. What do I want to do? I actually like the hot air balloon idea. How would I go incorporating those? I can't really do it like with the lamps where I'd say they're hung up on a string and some are just rolling around in the wind. That actually doesn't happen with hot air balloons. But could I do something different or something similar, I'd say? Because I really like that idea. I don't want to let it go so fast. Maybe... What else? What else does it? Now I need a snack. It's really horrible filming super late at night, because that's my eating time. Not in the afternoon, but like dinner is the first meal I eat, and then I eat throughout the night and go to bed in the mornings. So with my current schedule being a tiny bit messed up, yeah, I have to film in my eating time. I'm so sorry. But maybe it helps with inspiration. What could I do with the hot air balloons? Having like a really strong wind that makes the balloons tumble. Well, I could explain these four then, but not these two. Assuming this is maybe not the sun, but also a hot air balloon. Could I make this one different? Well, I could add a basket down here for the hot air balloon to make this another one. I could add one down here, so have another basket. And then widen this one and have another balloon in the background. There could be something. Or, it's kind of goofy, but it could work. I hope. So, another idea, like with the string with the lamps, would be how would I get those hot air balloons twisting and twirling? So far I assumed those are real hot air balloons. But what if they're not? What if they're like, I don't know, some just kind of carriage at a ride, at an amusement park or a carnival or something. But instead of having, I don't know, a mouse or a car, it's a hot air balloon and they're on, I don't know, roller coaster or something like that. So this one would be in the middle of a looping. This would maybe just go up, I don't know, a hill or something on the ride, and those two would maybe be in waiting position. How would I have the track? Because that idea is actually cool in comparison to making the upside down hot air balloons, make them back to right side up. I'd say there's a track going here, 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 then going out of frame, coming back in here, having a looping coming back here, going through here, and then it has to go like really steep. Would that work? It could. What would I do for the background then? Maybe green stuff and down here and just blue up there? Could be something. Or do I want to go with the real balloons and just adding stuff? Not really. I actually like the amusement park idea. Let's just go with it, right? So, how would I go about that just technically? So, probably, would I tape it down? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I would tape it down because those are like really on the edge. But I would go with the same medium pastel chalks. Maybe I would liquefy them, maybe just parts of it. But I would say I'd just go with the same medium. And depending on if I would tape it down or not, I would have maybe, let's say I tape them down, so I tape it down, then and would decide to liquefy the pastel chalks in the middle, then I wouldn't do it at the frame, or vice versa, other way around. If I not liquefied within the frame than maybe outside the frame. But I think I would stay just pastels, maybe a bit of charcoal, but probably staying just with one medium. Maybe a bit of markers, but again, probably not. So I'd say let's see how it goes. First, I'm gonna have, once I stop talking here, the video of my mom prepping this background, then right afterwards me finishing the painting, and then I'm coming back and tell you a bit about my experience and stuff from when I worked, how it went, and if I had any hiccups, or if I liked something more than other things, all that just. So stay tuned, see you in a few. There you have it. This is my hot air balloon roller coaster ride. Yeah, I'm done. I don't know what I'm gonna name the painting yet. I guess I will decide that once I edit the video. So obviously in the title of this video you can see what I named it. Well, how did it work? I decided once I had the background, like the sky and the green shrubbery kind of thing, in that I would not use water or liquefy it. Until then, I had kept the option open to still take down the painting, but I decided not to because that paper is so smooth that you can really just have a solid surface of that whatever color just by rubbing the color in with your finger. So I decided to stay completely dry with the painting, which is very nice and fast to work like, but the disadvantage is that you cannot really add a lot of details. Now the half pastels that I use, this is the set here, and you saw it probably a bit on camera. Well, let me just show you just to make sure. They're not the smallest kind of thing. They're like a block. So there's only so much detail that you can get in. It's way easier if you have a brush that you can liquefy the pastel chalks with and then have a very soft and very thin line. So with the decision to work only with dry pastels, came the decision then, or the consequence, to work rather rough or not very detailed pretty much with them. Because, and I mean, yeah, I do have small fingers, but there's only so tiny I can go when it comes to mixing those colors, blending them with a finger. So I decided that really quickly, pretty much once I had that first basket up here done from the balloon, that I would stay really bold with my shapes, I'd say. So that was just due to the fingers. I really like the colors that I chose. There's always 2 colors in each balloon and then 2 colors in each basket, and they're very colorful, they're very bright, they're very happy, almost like in a children's painting maybe, or on gift wrapping paper for kids, or that's what it actually reminds me of. So I really like the base color that my mom laid down and what I could do with those colors. They're very happy and bright and bouncy, just like a roller coaster pretty much, or a carnival for that matter. I did have a tiny bit of struggle with the rails that the baskets go on to put them in there. Well, physics don't work in this painting. Obviously they don't with balloons, but they don't work with the rails either. And at one point I just thought, well, what the heck? I mean, this is not realism anyways, or the scenery can't be real. So it's more on the abstract side. Also, the very bold painting style is more on the abstract kind of shape part of the spectrum. So what the heck? I'm gonna be unrealistic with the physics of the rails too, and not really make them visible as rails, but just have very bold black lines put in there. So first it was a bit scary, but like once I had the looping in, it wasn't scary anymore, and I just added geometrical patterns pretty much, rather than looking at this as a full picture. It came together more easy that way. I wouldn't say that it's more pretty or I don't know, just quote-unquote flowing, but it came together easier that way by not being concerned too much about realism, physics, all that kind of gist. So the only thing that I added, I really like frames or borders recently. Again, I said that in I don't know how many episodes back, that I guess since summer pretty much, I'm really fond of framing many of my paintings. So with this one here, since I didn't want to liquefy the frame, because I wanted to stay completely dry with this painting, I thought, well, I could just rub all the colors together and have it like an out of focus kind of frame put on there. If it would be a photo, you just have the frame blurred pretty much. So that's what I tried to achieve here, and it worked quite nicely, especially in this section up here with the basket and the rails. It went really cool. It's a bit too blended down here and also here. This one is on the verge of being too blended, but I think it just, yeah, it just contains the painting nicely. It gives it a nice border. So yeah, I would categorize this as a kid's painting, meaning artwork that could sit either in a children's playroom, being framed on the wall or whatever. This is what I consider art for kids. It doesn't say anything about the theme or the topic, but more like the way it's painting, the style, the colors chosen. So yeah, I think that would fit into this category, and I guess that's all I can say about this painting right now. I'm done. I'm good. I hope you enjoyed watching along. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'm very curious. I would really appreciate if you'd let me know what you saw from the of the background, what you imagined the quote-unquote raw material could be. If you saw hot air balloons too, if you saw a roller coaster too, or if you saw maybe something totally different, I would be very interested to know what your artistic mind does with certain shapes. So I would very much appreciate if you'd let me know in the comment section. Also, if you feel like giving this video a thumbs up or share it with your friends or subscribe to the channel, I would also very much appreciate that, because it really helps. And I guess I just say goodbye now, and I will see you tomorrow on a new painting. It's gonna be what a few German artists call Palettendruckbild, so quite abstract too. Stay tuned there. It's gonna be up on Friday, that video. So again, I will see you there. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day and got some time to create some. So take care. Goodbye.